I don't think anybody would be happier with this than Teddy. You know, he would have loved this. This just would have made him so happy. One of the almost the blessings of having the kind of illness that he had, which was diagnosed as terminal a year ago, is that he got to do kind of a victory lap. He kind of, he had a life of taking political beatings for his belief, and being maligned and demonized in so many quarters, and all of a sudden, there was this huge outpouring of love from every quarter. And I think he was so grateful for that. I think it validated to him the things that he'd done, not only, for individuals, and I've walked these lines tonight, and he got tens of thousands of letters with these stories, and so many people have come up to me tonight and said, your uncle got me VA benefits, he got me into the Veterans Administration Hospital, or he got me Social Security benefits, he got me in housing, he fixed my immigration problem. And he really was attentive to individuals, but he also was attentive to the broader national issues of who we should be as a nation, and that this nation is supposed to be an exemplary nation. And, for our family, he was a surrogate father for 29 grandchildren and 60 or 80 great-grandchildren to whom he's the surrogate grandfather. I called him at least once a week, and he always called me back within 20 minutes. And he did that for all of these kids. And, he helped write personalized letters for one of my kids and all these other kids trying to get into college and all this. And that's like a full-time job. And yet he had time for all of this other stuff as well, and to fight for the big issues like healthcare and the foreign policy initiatives that he was concerned with. So, every summer he would load all of the kids up on a bus. By the end, it was 2 or 3 buses, and he would take us on a camping trip to the great battlefields of America. And we did a tour today in Boston of the battlefields here, of the Bunker Hill and of the Old North Church, the Beaver, where the Boston Tea Party was, and the U.S. Constitution. But he would take us down to Virginia to visit Manassas, Bull Run, or to Antietam in Maryland, or Gettysburg in Pennsylvania, and we would tour the battlefields with a great historian. He loved American history because he believed that the ideals of our country were rooted there, and the nobility that we ought to demonstrate, the ideals that we ought to demonstrate as a nation were rooted in this, extraordinary history. And, I think his battle was really to try to get America to live up to those ideals and to try to, perfect the Union and make America what it's supposed to be.